It's me. You might be saying, okay, so where is she? Well, I have moved out to Camuy, Puerto Rico. I'm sure I'm not saying it exactly right. And I'm living in the place of the Pier de Gorda, the big rock. So it's funny because I have located the rock here in my new garden. So there's some landscaping that needs to be done around here, some cleanup, obviously. And to that, I have started already on this fantastic foundation that I found here. Tapping into incredible resources. Things like big trees. And so the only way to get this into gear is just to turn the channel back on and go back to broadcasting and go back to talking about the things that I think are important in the world. I've taken a bit of a break. The political book, Betrayed by Trump, took a lot of energy out of me. It's a difficult situation that the world is in. And I've got the civics class in a handbook finished, Betrayed by Trump. I was going to start up a event called the USA Peace Talks. And then frankly, I went to Norway and I visited the Nobel Peace Museum. And I'm not quite ready to start hosting those kinds of talks. I needed to come home, get settled, get moved on to things I'm working on with the Joy West Press, the big picture. And so I've moved. I found the place. I decided this is it. I'm staying in Puerto Rico. I'm not going anywhere. I love this place. Love it here. And I've got, as a teacher, I've got information that I know high school students didn't get in high school. I know that because I'm a teacher. I know what we're supposed to teach. And I see students or I see young people that are struggling, and they're struggling because they didn't necessarily learn processes and learn some things that are foundational from school. And so, not to point fingers at bad schools, but yeah, I ran away from my high school. I quit my county because they wanted me to do stuff that wasn't in the student's best interest. Look at this staghorn. Oh, I love these things. And so, hi, I've got a couple people here I see. Abdul is here, and Lilu, that is a beautiful place. Thank you. Yes, that's what happened. I came to see it, and I, within a minute, said, I'll take it. Yes, this is exactly going to be my new classroom. This is where I get to hang out now. I'm trying not to trip over the ground. That's kind of muddy. I got to figure this out. The ginger, I absolutely fell in love with. Got a little rain. So these are coffee plants. I recognize them from living in Panama. They need some attention. I've got a couple of big panna breadfruit trees. This one is huge. And I was picking up all of the rotting panna off the ground. the other day. So this is the new Oasis de Arts, Artis in Espanol. I'm going to be doing all kinds of arts. I have, of course, looked it up. They've been categorized and organized into 7 different genres or types of arts. And believe it or not, I'm going to do all of them because I just want to do all the creative thinking. I want to be kind of like a gateway or a new access for people to be creative, to come hang out in the woods. I think these are all flamboyant babies. So I'm thinking that that's a flamboyant, but I won't know until it starts to bloom. Whoop. I got Lilu here saying hi. So yeah, subscribe to the channel, follow along. I'm going to be turning this into a classroom. Although I got to come up with a better word than a classroom. Workshop. Laboratory. I think of Dexter. Lily, I'm doing great. It's a beautiful day here in Puerto Rico. The sun is coming up, which I always love as my art motif. And so here, I'm going to stand here a minute now that I caught it. So yeah, art motifs, things that stand out to you, visual representations, things that catch your eye, that have meaning. Like a motif. They could be flowers, people that think that ivy or symbols or decorations. Yes, beautiful Puerto Rico. Here I am. It's about 7:30 in the morning. If you haven't heard, Bad Bunny, #1 musician, artist in the world on Spotify. I called it years ago. Anyway, okay, Oasis de Arts. I'm getting it together here, about to open. I've started the licensing, started the process to get it all legal. It's been on my long-term plan. I've been working on this for years. And I'm getting it all unpacked, moved in, ready to have people over. Let's talk about the world. Let's talk about art. Let's talk about music. Let's talk about astronomy. I thought it was fascinating to find out that the mathematics are represented as arts. Astronomy and engineering and architecture. Think about architecture. Look at this tree. This panna tree is something else. Maybe you can see one of the pannas hanging up there. It's going to turn into like a basketball. And then come flying down and hit me in the head. Woohoo! All right, that's the ginger garden over there I'm working on, the salon. All right, gotta go. It's been fun talking to you guys. Good morning, happy Saturday. Oasis de Arte here in Puerto Rico. Check it out, follow along. Have a great day. Subscribe, all that stuff. All right, let me bring it back to my panna.